Hey everybody! I wanted to just make a few comments about our Lenten Longings program again through Renew International. You know, last night I had this week actually we finished week 6 for the men's group on Tuesday morning, and then we finished the one at my house last night, as a matter of fact, and it has been just an amazing program for me personally. I mean, what it did for me was amazing in the sense that it gave me real bottom line change, which is something I've been looking for a long time. You know, I've mentioned before, and I've done some videos before in the parking lot of a parish where I stop every morning and I pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet and some other prayers in front of the Blessed Sacrament. And, you know, for me, that has been an incredible part of my journey. I've been trying to pray the Rosary every day, as well as during the 3 o'clock hour, there's a special prayer that you can pray from the Divine Mercy Chaplet as well, and I was praying that too. And all the while, not really knowing what I'm looking for or what I was doing. And I think that with those prayers and then adding Lenten Longings to the mix over these last 6 weeks has really, it just gently cracked me open and scooped out the rotten parts and, set me on a path that I didn't think that I could ever be on. And it's been a profound adjustment in my life. And I don't even know if profound is a gentle enough word, because it was just very gentle how things have happened, I think about it because, Lent is 40 days, and of course that's modeled after Jesus's 40 days in the desert, where, he prepared himself for his journey. And so this 40 days has been a preparation for me for something in my journey. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But the change has been just amazing inside of me, And I think about, it's ironic because there's been a gestational period for me, I went to Medjugorje for my second time back last June. And when I came back in July is when I really started that prayer process of getting into church every morning, just to say the Divine Mercy Chaplet. Then I was praying the Rosary on the way home in the drive, and then I redid my altar at home. I put some pictures on Facebook at the time, and I created a beautiful prayer space. So I started saying the Rosary there because I didn't feel like I was concentrating enough in the car. So I started saying the Rosary there. And, it's been, when I think about from July to March, which is at the end of the March is when I really made some tough decisions. I thought about that. It was 9 months. It was an actual gestational period of 9 months for me to have that change facilitated in my life. And I had 2 prayers during those 9 months that I tried to pray every day, particularly when I was in church. And the first one was a prayer from John Paul II that he always prayed. And it's basically, Lord, what do you want me to do with my life? And then just sit for a few minutes and listen. And I'm still listening. I still don't necessarily have the answer to that, but I know that I am on a fantastic path to get there. And the second question was, Lord, what am I looking for? And I talk about all the time, because I'm experiencing it too, is, we all have a God-shaped hole in our hearts, right? And we fill that with everything but God things. We fill it with worldly things. And you all know what they are. I don't have to repeat them. And I was doing the same thing. And, I really, through this program and through this whole 9-month gestational period and then the 40 days of Lent, I just got to a point where I was done. I didn't want any of that anymore. And so I made some bottom line, groundbreaking, big changes in my life. I mean, big changes. I can't talk about them because they're private, but trust me, they're huge. And I know that they're going to set me on a pathway to get to where God wants me to be. And, all this opened me up. And I really, really hope that for those of you who are involved with this program with me, not only in my groups, but also all the leaders who facilitated this, really got something out of it as well. You know, maybe it wasn't as profound as my change, but you know what? All God really needs is a crack in the egg. And if there's a small crack in the egg, he can get in there and he can do what he needs to do. My crack in the egg has been cracking for 12 years, to be quite honest, probably longer than that, but really over the last 9 months, and then the last few weeks and everything. It's just been incredible, So I encourage you to go back and review some of the things from your programs, really think about where that change is, and ask God, what do you want me to do with my life? What am I looking for? How do you want me to move forward? And it'll be something amazing for you. So thank you all for being involved. And for those of you who are not part of this program, because I'm posting this on Facebook as well, if you want some ideas, just reach out to me. I'll be happy to give them to you. And just looking forward to a blessed Holy Week next week coming up, and a blessed Easter. You probably won't hear from me in a video till after that, unless something groundbreaking again happens. But I just want to wish you all the peace of Christ during this happy holy season, and really take some time in those 3 days, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday, and really spend some time contemplating what Christ did for us, and what we could do for him in return. So I love you all. God bless you, and we'll talk soon.